beautiful. So I'm gonna make this intro very short and very simple. So I'm going to do these 5 favorites of my top 5 lipsticks, lip liners, highlighters, face powders, foundations, palettes, mascaras, liners, brushes, what else, lashes, lip glosses, chapsticks. I'm just looking around, see what I have. So I'm trying to do like my top 5 stuff that I like. So today I'm going to do my top 5 concealers. So I'm going to start out with the cheapest and then go to high end. So my this is actually like one, but just 2 different colors. So my top concealer that I always use are the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealers. These are really great to block out any darkness, and then also for pimples. Now, if you have like really like red pimples, probably not the best coverage, but for me, my pimples aren't like super duper like red as a tomato. So I have 2 that I use mainly. So the first one's in the color Classic Ivory, and I use this for underneath my eyes because I do have sunken in eyes. I got sunken in eyes, I don't know if that makes sense, but my eyes got sunken in senior year of high school, I think, because I lost a whole bunch of sleep and I totally stressed out. So that's why it totally sunken in. And this is a salmon color, so that's why it works for me. So that's what it looks like. You can see the pink in it. So I use that to use underneath my sunken eyes. And then the second color I use is in Porcelain, and this one's the first shade I believe they have. It's pretty much the whitest one they have, which is this one, so it's pretty white. So I use this for highlighting. I don't know if it does much for highlighting, but it definitely does a little bit of brightening, but not like totally drastic. So if you're looking for like a concealer that like isn't really like pigmented to brighten your face, I would try this out. These are only $3 or sometimes $2 or $1 depending on where you go, but super cheap. So I really like those, and I always stock them up. And I have another new concealer in the orange shade, so I always like gotta stock up on these because I'll die without them. The next one, I'm not gonna like really go in order really from like which one I like or really like the most. I'm just going to the ones that I just are my favorites. So the next one I'm going to talk about is the Revlon Color Stay Concealer. This is what it looks like, and I have it in the color 01 Fair Claire, or I think it's just Fair because I think Claire's fair in French. I don't know. So here's a swatch of what it looks like. It's really thin, so it doesn't really cover as much as I actually wanted it, but I still like it if I'm like switching throughout concealers. And it almost looks like it's about like a shade darker than the one in Porcelain from LA Colors. So this one's really nice. It's a little bit more expensive. It's like $8 or $9, I think. $7, $8 or $9, I don't really know. But yeah, I really like this one. It has a thicker, it depends, it's like sometimes thicker, sometimes thinner, so I don't know what it's doing, but it's really nice. I really like it. I like how the texture is. If you leave it on your skin for a little bit, then it'll get like kind of tacky, then start blending it out and it works really nice. The next one is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer. This goes with the collection from Katy Perry for the CoverGirl collection. And this one's in the color medium. I don't know if they have a light. Maybe. So I use these for my pimples because my pimples are like pinky red. So I like to cover it up with a darker concealer to help cover it rather than a lighter concealer, because lighter concealers will make your pimples stand out more than if you use a darker concealer. So this is what the concealer looks like. So you can also use this for underneath your eyes if you have baggy eyes or sunken in eyes. So that also helps with that too. So I just like it to cover up my pimples and just any spots that I need to cover up. So the next one I totally obsessed with, but I noticed that I got pimples right away. And I was like, man, I like this concealer so much. Why is this doing this to me? Why is this doing this? Why is it doing this to me? Can I make my words go right? So this is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio. This is the camouflaging concealer. I mean, this is totally high coverage. I would totally compare this to the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer. It works the same. It's just a little bit thicker. So, and you don't really need to put a lot. So I just have this little tiny dot, and I just like, it really has a lot. So it has a squeegee tube, and I have it in the color 20 Light, and I just like it so much. But if you're trying to cover up pimples, I wouldn't use this because it's only going to cause more pimples than it already is. So I wouldn't put it in like where like your pores are. I would put it more on spots that are trying to heal. That's what I try to use it for. So I definitely wouldn't use it on like open pimples because it's not gonna really work. And the last one is like I'm totally out, and it's pretty dirty. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have this in the color NW20. So yeah, pretty dirty. I don't know where the cap is. And I've just been out, and I can't pump anything. I really liked this concealer for everything, and I didn't really have a problem with it. So it's I think it's $20 or $19 for the concealer. So I like it. I want to repurchase it, but I don't know when I will. So definitely like this for everything, for like an eyeshadow base, for covering pimples, for highlighting. For highlighting, I will go a shade lighter. So I think NW15 would be good for highlighting if you're my skin tone. So if you're in any other skin color, like say if you're darker skin, you're like an NW35, and so you would go 1 or 2 shades up, so you would go to 30 or 25. Maybe that's too far up. But anyways, so really like this concealer. So that is all for my 5 top favorite concealers ever. And there's really not much to this video, just telling you what my opinion is on these concealers and like how they're my favorites. So if you really enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It shows me if you guys like them or not. And always leave a comment down below. And please subscribe if you're new. If you're new, I upload every week. I only upload once a week because I do have school, and I get really packed with homework and all that stuff. So if you're new, I try to upload once a week, and sometimes maybe 2 videos a week if I can, if I have the time. And that's pretty much all. So please come to this channel and subscribe. And I don't have anything else to say to you guys, but I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!